Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ike's Garage. In this video, we're finally getting some work done to this 1977 Ford F-250. We pulled the 351 modified engine that it had in it, and we're getting it ready to be rebuilt. This video was filmed over the span of a few months, so if you notice I'm changing clothes a lot throughout the video, that's kind of the reason why. Without further ado, let's get to the video. The engine out here. Just need to put it on the engine stand. Managed to get the intake manifold off, and see, we got some buildups there of like hardened oil and tar. I'll have to clean it out, and our ports look like water's gotten in there. That's the worst one. The others aren't so bad, they're just dirty. Well, for the past couple of days, I've been working on this engine for a little bit every day, you know, just before work. And I got a little bit of progress done. Didn't bother filming it, but got the oil pan off. Got the head off on this side. It's upside down right now. Timing cover's off. Valve cover and all the rocker arms and push rods are out. And the only thing holding up getting this head off was this exhaust manifold. We had one bolt that was being stubborn, rounded out, messed it up. So we had to run to town real quick, and we bought one of these Irwin rounded bolt extractor sets. So pretty nice. And now it's loose, and I can take all these other out. I can hopefully get this exhaust manifold off today. I got the cylinder heads off this engine, and they look pretty dirty. This engine had 130 something thousand miles on it, so and it's been sitting for 20 years. And this one, rusty, looks like it maybe had water. I don't know. That was the same side with the head that had rust on it. I think it was that one. Yeah, that was. So I have to get a new piston. I don't know. The other side looks pretty good though. There's a little bit of rust, but I don't think it's a lot. We can hone that out or something. So we tried to pull the camshaft, but it was getting stuck on the distributor gear. We tried to pull the distributor out, but it just was stuck. Then eventually we just cracked the housing on the distributor, so I guess it doesn't even matter now. No, just have to use all the brute force we can to get it out now because it's already broken. We'll just have to buy a new distributor. Oh well. So after weeks of letting the distributor soak in WD-40 and PB Blaster and all kinds of penetrating oil, it was still stuck. So I had to just resort to breaking it into tiny pieces with a hammer and chisel to get it out. And that thing was in there good. I got the camshaft out, all the rocker arms, lifters, and push rods out. After inspecting this this camshaft, we'll definitely need a new one. It's in pretty rough shape. You can see here. You can see here we do have a little chip missing on this bearing surface. I did not do that pulling it out. It was like that already. And then then we got some marks here. You can catch your fingernail on that bearing. As for the lobes themselves, you can see they all got pitting and they're stained. Definitely be getting a bigger camshaft for this engine now. So, yeah. The lifters themselves aren't terrible. There's some of them that look pretty cupped just from normal wear. They're not terrible. None of the push rods were bent. They're just greasy and oily and old, but we'll probably be able to reuse them. And same for the rocker arms, should be able to reuse them because this is a very budget build. So I want to save as much money as I can. So, but we'll have to get a new camshaft and new lifters will come with that. After several days of beating and banging, finally got this distributor out in pieces, but it's out. You're supposed to just be able to pull it out by hand. Then I snapped this top part off. Then I had a giant pipe wrench on there, and I was trying to turn this piece and it snapped it off there. But it's finally out, and that's what I'm happy about. Next, the only thing left to tear down this engine is the crankshaft and pistons. Alright, so it's been about a month since the last scene was shot. I got busy with some other stuff and didn't have time to work on the engine. But yeah, I just took all 8 cylinders out and the crankshaft out. So we got the block pretty much completely tore down. We got a new parts washer that we can start cleaning all this greasy stuff off, and then we can start ordering new parts that we decide we need to replace, such as the camshaft and bearings and seals and everything else we need to completely rebuild this engine. But yeah, it's a huge step taken. Pretty soon I'll have it back in the truck. Well guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and show some support for this channel. Next video we're gonna be cleaning things up, so make sure to stay tuned for that. God bless and have a good night.